socials, here's the way.
GurlTaux, every platform come to play. Catch our vibe, don't delay.
Facebook, YouTube streams, scrolling through your daily memes. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. Keeping it real, it's what we do. So tune in now and join our crew. Life's moving through the screen, click subscribe, don't be mean. Upbeat chatter, it's our routine. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GurlTaux is who we are. Come hang with us on your tablet, phone, or screen. Anywhere Girl Talks can be seen. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. Update stories, laugh and cry. It's Girl Talk, so don't question why. It's the show that you'll adore. Come back daily to get some more. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GurlTaux is who we are. Come hang with us on your tablet, phone, or screen. Anywhere Girl Talks can be seen. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GurlTaux, log in now, watch our show. Likes and comments, let them flow. Every day we're on our way. Girl Talk Show is here to stay. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about.
All right. All right. Hello. Hello. How is everybody doing tonight?
Well, we're still on mute, so I don't know how we're. Yeah, there we are.
Wow.
Now, gotcha.
Wow.
We're doing quite well. How are you?
I am doing well. I had to make a quick run, but I got there and got back kind of in time. We just couldn't.
No. You got back in time. It was the
It just
system
would
not
not-
wanting
it
to
would
go
not-
online.
Yeah, it would not let us go online, so I had to
But here we are.
delete everything and start over again. Hey, technology, what can we do about it?
Yep.
We can try to make it better. We can deal with it. That's
Yep.
what we can do. Any McHoozle. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning in some places. And today we have the boys here back with us again. And we are talking about from shop floor to fridge door, what I learned making magnets today, because the boys worked with me and I taught them how to make magnets. So that's what they worked on today, and we've been kind of working on it a little bit. I let them learn some tricks on AI and how to use that as a tool, not as a crutch, but as a tool. Instead of just... Now he's going to talk today.
Yeah.
Now I like it. I like that. That you're going to talk. That's good.
I like this topic.
Okay, awesome. Instead of just talking about it, I spent the whole day with my sleeves rolled up, so to speak, at the shop, and I taught the boys how to make fridge magnets. It's not messy. It's kind of fun.
Very
Is it
easy.
fun?
Yeah.
You got some surprises. You got some lessons learned. But today I'm sharing everything that they learned and they're going to share everything that they learned, the good, the bad, the sticky, the ugly, any of that goes along with it. If you've ever wanted to try a new skill or turn a hobby into something useful, this episode might just be for you. Stick around and find out. All right. Inappropriate joke. Does anybody want to hear an inappropriate joke?
Sure, why not?
Nobody does, but like, sure.
Why did the fridge magnet go to therapy?
Because you couldn't hold on anymore.
Those are good. Because it had too many attachment issues and kept sticking to all the wrong people.
That was
All right, let's get into
that
the
was
real
bad.
stuff. Yeah, that was super
bad.
cheesy. But, I mean, who doesn't like a cheesy dad joke?
me.
You don't? I think you do.
Come on, dad jokes are always the best.
Dad jokes are always the
I-
best.
come on,
Coming from a dad.
Sam has to tell some pretty good dad jokes.
I wouldn't say good. But
I wouldn't.
dad
Yeah.
jokes.
I think he gets half of
Yeah.
them from me because I send them to him.
Yeah.
when he was in boot camp, he would, when mail came and mail from me came, everybody in his thing was like, "Did your mom send mail? Did your mom send mail?" And they would all like hang out around him so that he could read his letter to his whole group. You know why? There was like
me
one
too.
sentence in there about, "Hey, I love you. Keep it on. I hope you're doing good." The rest of it was nothing but jokes. And they just loved hearing him. It was like,
it breaks the monotony.
it breaked up.
You want something to take you away from the day's activities.
Yeah,
so,
the seriousness was his letters to his dad. And I just told jokes about lieutenants and jokes about the Army and the Navy and stuff like that. So it was kind of fun. Today was one of those days where I remembered how good it feels to learn something new with your hands, with your grandkids. I walked in the shop. It's a lot of stuff I got to do. I have a list of things that I'm working on, a litany of things I'm working on. And then somewhere around noonish, 1 o'clock, somewhere around
somewhere after they wake up and
a
get some
couple
breakfast.
kids
Came
kind of
at 12.
a couple kids came rolling
Scrolling
out
in.
of their beds, and finally they made their way to the shop, and they were like, what can we do? And we had been already talking about making magnets because we're going to have a actual DIY station when we do the July 4th event that we're doing. And so we're going to have an actual station where kids can come, they can take a photo, print it, cut it, and make it into a magnet. Or we have pre-selected 250th anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it, images that they can make into magnets to give to their mom or their dad or their friend or themselves, whatever they want to do with it. Anyway, so I thought this would be a fun DIY station for kids, and who better to test that on
And kids.
Then the kids.
but some kids.
Why not? Why not the dog?
Hard labor.
And it was kind of funny because I'm like, okay, so pretend like you're in line and there's like 4 other kids with you, and these boys are going to help the kids at
Well,
the event.
They are getting the hands on right now, so they understand. And I tell you, I was watching this one here at the end of the day. He has it down.
Yeah,
I
he-
haven't watched this one over here, so I have no idea if he has
made
any
one.
clue what he's
Was that-
doing. But this one over here knows what he's doing on that little machine.
I can make
So
one.
Sure. Keep it
Okay,
moving.
that's really good.
but that way they're there to help, like you said, at the station.
Exactly. So so of course, once I said there's a line waiting, and you can see your line, there's 4 kids waiting. So make sure you have 4 prep stuff
Well,
ready. And he says something, and he goes, "Wait, kid, just hold on a second."
Oh, that's cool.
It was kind of funny. And he's like, "Sir, can you help me, please?" And I'm just like, oh my God, they were really playing into it. So it was kind of fun. We messed up a few things. Like
Yeah,
when the first print that
Not
we
me,
did
though.
was
I was
2.
perfect.
What? Say that again.
I said not me. I was perfect though.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever.
Sure.
The first one that we printed, I printed to the correct size by the size it turns out to be. I forgot about that you have to have a border because other part goes
wraps around.
it. So we had to print again.
Like 5 things.
And
Five full
we
things?
made some really cool designs. Now, what about making the designs? Did you guys like how you were making the designs using AI?
I like that I made the designs and then lost all of them.
Yeah. So I want to clarify a question to somebody that might be watching. When there's a lot of people out there that are saying using AI is cheating or using AI is garbage. You shouldn't be doing that because you're taking away from real artists and you're taking away. But how does AI make the thing that it makes? Does it just out of thin air decide, I think I want to make a 250th birthday and this is what I want in it, and these are the elements, and it just magically does it on its own? What happens to make AI do what you want it to do?
The polar bears do it.
The polar
Oh,
bear.
I'm the polar bears.
Well,
All
then
right.
you're a polar
so
bear.
have to give it a
So
prompt.
Juju, what?
You have to give it commands and
Yeah, the terminology for it is prompt, right?
you give
Absolutely.
it the prompt.
But if you don't give it the correct prompt,
It will mess everything up like Claude.
yeah, Claude
it'll-
sucks. But
It'll-
Claude didn't mess it up. It just didn't do good.
Sure.
if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. They're learning that, and from my understanding, because I'm not the AI person. You are, definitely. Tori's the AI person and everything else. But you start learning that different AI tools work
different
better
things.
for different projects that you might be working on.
Well, and there is definitely a difference. Do you guys notice a difference between when you have a paid version, which most of the ones we have are paid versions, versus the free
Yes.
stuff?
Like
Yeah.
I can only get 3 edits or like 3.
3 things or
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So they're learning a lot of the different possibilities of what you need to do with AI, using that as that tool to make those things work. If you're going to sit there and use an AI tool to help create something, it doesn't just do it automatically. You have to go through there and you have to give it the elements that you want in the actual image. So you can't just sit there and say, give me this, and it's going to be exactly what you want without actually working through it and giving the specifics of, I want it to have this, I want it to have a flag, I want it to have an eagle, I want it to have, so you have to go and make sure you have all those different pieces in there. Otherwise you just don't get it.
Yeah. So Juju, when you're doing that, is it a one-time thing, or do you have to go, no, I need this, or I need this? Do you have to continue, or is it a one-time and it just recreates all the different ones you want?
a little. I have to change it up a little bit because I was making one a 250th anniversary for
1850th?
I said 250th.
Oh, I thought you said 1800.
He was making one a 200 and
Okay. Yeah, I hear you now.
It put full. Forgot what it's called.
That's okay. You can just say whatever.
yeah.
People holding up the pole.
Oh, okay.
so-
okay.
so,
The
yeah,
Iwo
so-
Jima, the
so
Iwo
the
Jima
Iwo Jima.
flag.
Jima.
So what it put for the Iwo Jima flag was the
colonies.
colonies flag with the
It
circle.
put the
but then
original
it-
13,
But then
not
it also put other stars just randomly
Yeah,
on
just-
it. And you're like, what is that?
So you had to tell it to
you
fix
have
that.
to correct those things. And
not
you also
perfect.
have to look at things. When I'm doing that, I do try to I do try to look at it closely enough to know, like, because on one of them it was really cool. It had baseball, and he's like, "Why is there baseball?"
It's the American
I'm like, it's the
pastime.
American pastime.
It's listed in the Russians.
I mean, what does it say? It's as American as baseball and apple pie.
You know, again,
It should say hot dogs, baseball, and
Right.
apple pie. But anyway, it had NASA, it had astronauts,
Right.
it had an old car. But I wanted to look and make sure that it was a Mustang. Was the Mustang symbol on the car correct? Because AI has a tendency when it comes to words and stuff like that to muddle them.
Mess them up big time, yeah.
Or symbols or logos, stuff
Right.
like that. It can have them inaccurate.
Yeah,
so
like
you got to
this.
make sure stuff looks right. Quickly, the naked eye, you just quickly look at it. It might look great.
right.
But you might have to blow it
But
up
if
a
you
little
actually
bit to
focus on it and actually really, really dig in, you may find something that you want fixed.
because I also don't really want it to look like AI. And I want to clean stuff up and make it nicer and make sure that all the image and I will tell you, I told the boys to make these. I gave them some prompt ideas and I said, can you make that? Now, I have to say they started some ideas yesterday. And when they did, Juju was embarrassed. Juju was embarrassed. I don't know whose it was. Juju was embarrassed, and I went to look at it, and he's like, "No, never mind," and stop, because they were very childlike. They had little kid characters, and they had baseball, and they had some of the elements of our country, like Mount Rushmore, the Liberty Bell, the Lady Liberty, some different elements, and he thought it was cheesy or silly because it was kind of childlike, cartoonish. And hold on, let me finish, and then you can say what you said. How he reacted was like I was going to say that was dumb or something, because his brother kind of did say it was kind of dumb, but he didn't entirely say it was dumb. But anyway. When I opened them, what did I say, Julius?
I just so awesome.
They look horrible, trash. They look great.
Well,
They look
after
good.
she said all that,
After she said all of that,
What did I say? What did I
they
say?
look great.
Yeah, I thought they
And
were.
why don't you like them?
I did. I asked,
don't you
why
like
don't you like them? And he just kind of was like, he didn't have really a response. Like he didn't
Yeah.
quite
I have a response.
know what to say. You have one now?
what's the response?
Yeah, I've been had one. I want it more realistic.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well, and you got
Right.
some like that afterwards.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, when we're coming up for this 4th of July piece, when we're gonna do this here in Athens, we're gonna go to the 4th of July celebration that Athens
Red,
is
white, and
planning.
boom.
Yeah, red, white, and boom is what Athens is having. We're gonna have a booth there for it, and the plan is
Okay.
The-
You're
the-
on mute now, pal.
dang, imagine.
so we're not just gonna have World War II and Vietnam vets there. We're gonna have
Like,
everybody.
yeah,
We're gonna have
everybody.
all ages there. And I'm sorry, somebody in 2nd grade or somebody even up through 5th grade or whatever.
There's a
That's-
lot of those elements, like
Exactly.
a Mustang, a 1969 Mustang.
They're
on
not
there.
gonna have a clue.
They're not going to have a clue what that.
But if you
means.
have a child in a baseball uniform, it's going to appeal to them. It's going to mean something
yeah.
to them. So that's the thing that we need to keep in
So-
mind is this isn't just for
Children.
older people. It's not just for kids. It's for
Anyone.
everybody.
So
Everybody.
I do have a silly question, being that I had to run and I was coming back, and you planned what the show topic was going to be. You guys, who brought the magnets to show?
Nobody.
Who's running back over to the shop to get the magnets
Me.
to show?
Me.
Do you know where they're at?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
I remember. I also put some.
Also, I need to do it because my shoes are there.
No. I'll
Okay.
go get
No,
them.
your shoes are not there.
I'll
But
put-
anyways,
They're in the yard.
no, they're not.
You got the key?
You know where the keys are? No, he doesn't know where the keys are.
Then where'd they go?
Where are they?
It's hanging on my scooter. It hangs right there. Do you know which
Racing
key it
Julius
is?
and they fell off.
It's the one key that looks kind of like a triangle.
Yeah. Can I use your scooter?
Yeah, that's fine. Hurry, just make it quick, and don't crash. How's that? So anyway, learning how to do these, and you layer them. You put the
backing
metal thing. But we have a press. We have a very nice one that's intended for this.
So why don't you go through there and kind of I know there's a little bit that came up on here on some of the different ways you could do this, because we're doing it more in a professional, capacity.
Because we have a full shop.
Right.
I'm wondering if the almost 14-year-old is 7 today. Are you 7 today?
Fidgeting is messed up.
Then get your fidget.
He's free.
Don't you have that thing I said you could?
That Julius exploded?
No. There you go. Play with him. Anyway.
He's free for today.
It reminds me, though, that growth happens when you get off the couch and you try something new and using some tools. Nothing fancy. You don't need a degree. You don't need a bunch of equipment. This is a couple pieces of equipment, and the willingness to learn and a little patience, and things kind of work out. What did you think about being able to do that? And do you have ideas for some other parts of that?
It was pretty fun. Yeah, whatever designs I can make.
But if you think of something, because again, when we go here for this celebration, again, there's going to be all different age groups there. I mean,
and we have a photo booth thing, and I just ordered it, a backdrop, a 250th anniversary backdrop, and then what our plan is with this is obviously you can use one of the designs we already made, and the boys will be there to help you walk through how to cut those and how to use those. But if you want to take a picture with our backdrop, with your dog, with your friend, or you have a dog on your phone and you want a picture of your dog, especially somebody who's lost their dog, that's a very popular thing to say, hey, I would like a picture of my dog on a magnet. And with the boys being there and the person saying, I want to do that, they're going to have to send them to us real quick. And the boys can quickly go on there. We'll have I think I usually have 10 fonts I can choose from. 1 through 10, pick number 7 and put the dog's name, or put I love Harry, whatever it is.
Right.
And be able to print it with their picture and their dog's name or their name or best friends or whatever. Just a couple little words and immediately done. And they can print them because we have little miniature photo printers. So they can print them, then they can bring them over, cut them out, and boom, they have a personalized magnet that's not one of the ones that's pre-planned.
Yeah, because they may like to get one that's, a 250th year magnet, but they also might want to get something that's more personal.
With themselves in the picture.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So the things that we have planned, I think, will help with that. But again, the boys are learning this because we want them involved. We want them to understand what we're doing, and we want them to be able to help the other people at the event, so that way they're involved there too, and they're not just sitting there, looking at everybody else and watching everybody else.
Right, and you can do these with silicone forms, where you actually use resin and you pour the resin and you put the magnet in the back of it. We do those as well. We will not be doing that at the show because resin is quite messy and dirty, and that's not going to be something that can be quickly dealt with people, not to mention the fact that you shouldn't be touching resin with your fingers. So ensuring that no kids are touching it with their fingers or into their mouths and masks and all that.
Right, so there's a lot of safety.
I'm not doing that. I do resin classes, And but it's like 10 people, all their supplies are on a table. It's at our shop, and we set everything up. They come, they sit, they do their thing. He cannot. He can't. He just can't.
Not today.
He just can't. It's okay. It's okay. But then you attach it so it's all one secured thing, and those are kind of cool to do that way. The biggest challenge, of course, with the resin ones is bubbles and making sure that the design is straight, because when you put an image into resin, it can tend to shift. I'm showing my fingers down here, but the camera's up here. But, you know, say this is your flat surface and you put it in there with the resin, you have to make sure to keep it in there. I have tools for that, but that's a whole nother process that we are not doing for this specific type of thing here. So life lessons from the shop floor. Small, consistent efforts create something lasting, right? Bless you.
Someone's got the sneezes.
Someone's got the sneezes.
I bought some mistake ones.
Okay, go get on your chair.
Yo, chair.
These are all you had? Are these all of them?
No,
No.
sure.
That's fine.
There's just a
You got
couple,
a couple mistake ones, so we can show that.
and that was one of the biggest things. Now, what were you worried about? Making a mistake, messing it up, doing all this stuff?
The one I made was perfect. I only made one. I only made one, and I did it perfect.
Is it
Of
this
course.
It was that one. It was that one.
No.
It very much was.
one? Okay, this is perfect in line with mistakes are just prototypes.
Right.
You know, one of the times Juju said, "Oh, I messed up." And I'm like, you didn't mess up. You just learned one way not to do it. Same thing with Thomas Edison. He learned 2,000 ways not to make a light bulb. You only have to have one way that it works, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just saying this is summer. Not school.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
I didn't catch what you.
He is trying to be funny.
I didn't catch it.
It's hilarious, Larry.
Anyway, so mistakes are just prototypes, right? You just learn what not to do. There's pride in making useful things when you do it with your own hands. You don't have to be perfect, right? And these ones actually do pop apart, so we can still use the parts if we want to redo them. But now Papa might have to use the remote to bring in the camera for you, so you can show these off.
I'm gonna get them real quick.
Okay, hold on.
Now I'm going to show, like, real quick, I'm going to show this one here, if you can see
You might
that.
want to
Okay, hold on 1 second. I am going to bring it in a little bit here. It didn't. Nope,
That's yeah.
Hold on.
Now you got to focus.
Focus. Lock
Come
in.
on, just focus.
Focus.
Focus on you.
Well, it's kind of sort of.
Come on,
Yeah,
it's going the
focusing
wrong
on
way.
me.
Okay, right there. Hold on. I had it, and then you moved.
It's focusing on me.
So pull it back to you, because then I can do that. There you go.
I can't tell. Is it in focus or out of focus? Anyway, we're close enough. I will include some pictures.
We need to get one of those other cameras.
Yeah,
That can
that
be
we just ordered.
an up
We'll have
an
to
up
get
close
one for
and
in here.
an up close and personal.
So anyway, the whole point of this is you can still see. Wow. You can still see that this one went down here a little bit too much, and then this one was a little bit crooked. But
Also small.
well, it's not that bad on the small, but it's definitely crooked.
Yeah.
But look at these other ones, and they're really pretty clean.
Okay, and give me 1 second.
Why are we gatekeeping?
Too bad.
I don't know if the focus is
Okay.
gonna be very good with that. We will post pictures of these
So
afterwards.
you can see a little bit on that one. That one doesn't. I can't zoom in
When
close
we
enough
get-
on that.
I don't think it's gonna focus. I'm
No, it's not going to focus very
yeah,
well.
it's not going to focus like
So-
that. So,
But
we
anyways,
will
yeah, we'll
post
just-
pictures of these ones so that you can see what they look like after the fact. And if you want one, let us know, and we'll tell you how much it is, and you can buy one, and we can ship it to you. And the boys, if they ship one to you, they will write you a personal note inside the box.
Don't buy any. This is all a scam. Life is a fraud. Invest
Whatever.
into crypto.
You know to sell crypto.
But anyways,
That's funny. Anyway, we'll be here to share some of the photos and some of the ideas on how to do it. Now, there are some other ways of doing magnets. Like I said, this is with a magnet press. And if you can see back just a little bit, these two little holes, these are made to where if you were going to put a pin as a
Shit.
as a button.
button instead, you have to put the pin in before you press it.
Yeah, but
'Cause
you
that
could so you could make
locks
either.
it in place.
That's the nice thing about the ones that we're doing. They could either be a pin or they could be a magnet. They could be either one. So.
And we have
Pigment.
3 sizes. This is the basic size. Then we have a round as well.
Did you hear that?
I ignored.
Yeah. Okay.
And we had have a round, and then we have a round small. So there's 3 different sizes that they can do. But I wanted them to learn how to do it first, and then we can go into some of the other sizes. And all the small ones are my intention for all the small ones is really to be pre-made, and they can buy them for $1 or something like that.
But
So
Maybe like
what?
$1.50.
Oh, what?
A what?
Like a doll. I need to record him doing that because
Yeah.
that is really cool. So we do have some Dear Margaret questions. Is anybody ready for the Dear Margaret segment?
Sure. Certainly.
Yes.
You're ready for what?
I'm pretty sure he
I
said
thought-
he's ready for dinner.
I thought we.
He's being.
I thought we.
Into the mic.
I thought
wanna.
we. I thought
Maybe
we.
we
I thought we fed him once this week.
Yeah.
oh my
We
bad.
already fed you.
I mean, he
How do I
is.
speak like that?
He
I
is a
feel
gremlin. You feed him after midnight, you never know what you're gonna get. So.
I think a couple more will pop out of him.
Mhm, exactly.
I'll be like, "Where did you come from?" He's like,
You
"I'm
gotta
his
pay rent."
twin." Yeah.
All right.
Dear Margaret's here, let's dive right in. Bring your questions, let's begin. Life's a real maze. We'll help you with your coping. Dealing with life in this rat race. Honest thoughts, no sugarcoating.
Tell us your tales, your woes, your gripes. No fluff, no bows, just real life type. Sign it clever, let your pen take flight. We'll serve the truth, sharp and bright.
Send us a query, take a lead. No hidden rules, no secrets to keep. Anonymous wisdom that cuts so deep. Dear Margaret's advice you'll want to reap. But in the end, let's admit we all really don't care, Margaret.
Okay, dokie, people. It's Dear Margaret. So Juju had a question. Wait, hold on.
She's got to get the right mic unmuted. Number
Okay,
4.
go ahead.
Number 4.
Why is it called Dear Margaret?
Okay, funny story behind Dear Margaret. Why I chose Dear Margaret. So some older people will remember Dear Abby, and Dear Abby still exists. It's where people write in, and it was like, I think in the New York Times, they wrote in, or the Washington Post or something like that.
Yeah, one of those.
They wrote in to Dear Abby their questions, their advice. It was an advice column.
Yeah, looking for advice.
And she would respond to them with what her answer was. And it was all in paper form. You posted your question to her, and then the next time you read the paper, your question and answer would be on the next Dear Abby. So I was trying to think of a segment I could do where I could get people to interact and send in their questions and stuff like that. And I didn't want to call it Dear Abby because that's copyrighted, that's trademarked, that kind of thing. So I was watching J.D. Vance doing an interview with a reporter, and her name is Margaret. And it was about the gang members from Venezuela that were taking over apartment complexes in Colorado. And her response was, well, they don't have a problem. It's not being overran. There's only one or two of them. And he said, frankly, I don't care, Margaret. I don't really want anything like that near my children. I don't want anything like that in my country. I don't want anything like that going on. So I don't really care, Margaret. And after that, I went, I don't really care, Margaret.
Go coach yourself.
So I decided that was why I did that. And I left it on Juju the whole time I was talking.
Yeah.
You are on the spot, buddy.
Yay!
Okay, so anyway, that was the Dear Margaret. Reason why I did
Chose Dear
that
Margaret.
way. Yeah. And so we do have a couple questions that are sort of on this topic. I want to start making magnets to sell, but I'm nervous about messing up. Any advice for a total beginner?
Juju, exact. I thought that would be the perfect thing for you.
Yeah. Advice on the magnets. Just one thing you want to do is have something in the background so it doesn't feel so boring, or one thing you want to do is try and make sure it's the right size, the right. Me personally, my magnets that I made today, they're glossy, so those are good ones to do. They're very easy. And one thing when you're doing magnets, you have to cut them out like
With a guillotine.
with a guillotine.
And then another cutter for the image, right? So you
Yeah.
have to keep in mind safety
2 cutters.
and making sure that you have a adult either with you, helping you, or around you, or you've been taught how to use the equipment, right?
Yep.
The other part of that I'm going to add to it is start small and cheap.
Yeah.
You can go to the Zon and just get a magnet making kit. They're fairly inexpensive. Like you can get one for probably $60 to $80. Okay. They're plastic. They're not made like the heavy one that I have, but they're great for a starter pack. And if you're going to go into wanting to do it with the full resin and the magnet buried into the resin and drying and all of that, you really need to have all the safety stuff in account, the forms, the resin stuff. You can do UV resin as well. Those work because you don't have to have it super thick, but you have a lot of cleanup and a lot of mess that can happen with that. So you don't want to have a bunch of mess. And someone tell me if I'm leaving it on the wrong person, because apparently I'm not paying attention. But
You're good.
focus on the simple designs first. I think that's a good one, is focusing on something simple. The key is consistency and making them, and you'll improve as you do it. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't come out right
The first
time, because we only have 2 that really kind of were messed up.
Yeah,
2 or 3. The
Yeah.
rest all have came out really good. And you can pry these apart. Sometimes the plastic might get messed up. But the supplies for these, it's probably about $30 to $40 for like 100 of everything.
It's a lot.
Yeah, so it's not very expensive, because if you sell those, you just got to make sure you're selling them for a little bit more than what it would cost to buy the
materials.
For profit.
Yeah.
All the materials.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
the big thing is, though, don't be afraid to try.
Don't be afraid to make a mistake.
Right. If you are so worried that you're going to mess it up, that's going to prevent you from actually trying.
You're probably going to mess it up even more.
Right.
Because you're too concerned.
Just say, you can go first.
So I was just saying that, don't be afraid, and if you do mess up, it's like you said before, 2,000 times to try and make a light bulb, it only takes once. So
to make something
if
work,
if you sit there and you try, you might mess it up, but you might not, but you'll learn.
And now how many light bulbs are there?
Exactly.
Exactly.
He stole my thing, what I was going to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
You stealer, you.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm calling the cops.
Back to the next one. Dear Margaret, my kids want to make magnets, but I'm worried about the mess. How can we do it safely at home? I'm going to start this one, and then you guys can chip in.
I would love to.
But I'm going to say use non-toxic stuff. And I would say get away from planning to do the resin type things or the stuff that involves a lot of glue and things. These take no glue, no liquid
This is
stuff.
just a press
Paper,
system.
plastic, and metal.
It's a press system.
And
That's
a
it.
sheet.
It's a press system, and that's all it takes. And design and a printer.
Yeah.
And the paper. It's photo paper. So, I mean, like, that's easy to come by. But I will say, make it the old phrase of KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple.
Okay, go ahead. You want to add to that question?
Yeah, to keep them safe, you should do... Was I muted?
Nope, you're good.
To keep them safe, you should keep them away from anything that can cut or stuff like that. And I do agree with the adhesive.
The adhesive, yeah.
Yeah, the adhesive gets very sticky and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and the magnets, when you buy it, the magnets are in a sheet, and you just trim them out, and they come off intended for this size. You pull them off, you pull the backer on it, you stick it on here, and because this is plastic, now I will say one of the things that you have to add to this, because they haven't added the magnets yet, which I will teach them how to do. It's not like it's hard, but the key to it is wiping all of them down with alcohol beforehand, because all of this
Any oils
has oils on your skin, so that adhesive won't stay as strong if you don't clean that off. And make sure that you clean the backs with the alcohol and have it nice surface. Get your mugs off of it, your mitts off of it, whatever the case is. But you wanna make sure that these are easy to do, and doing it this way with the presses. There's a little cost into the material. Yeah. But it's not, in my opinion, it's not as much as doing like a resin or some of the other types of doing it. They look really cute. You can buy more expensive ones. That's what we have so we have like 3 different sizes, and you can make different shapes. There are heart shape, there are square, there are rectangular, there are round. Yeah, exactly.
all kinds.
Just saying you're going to want to have it the right shape, because if not, show them the one.
Yeah.
It's still focused on me.
Oh.
Yeah, so just want to make sure that you've got everything planned out, and that's the thing, planning.
These were a little too small.
Yep.
And so they left too much of the white in the background. But besides that, you want to make sure that you have the right tools all handy. And I would say, I think one of the smart things to do also is having it all in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, having your cutters, your tools, your press.
If you're going to use a press, or like I said,
in ours we have a full
So like
shop,
I said, there's a resin type, there's the press type. Is there anything else that you can use out there that might be a little bit more kid friendly? Because resin, is not really kid friendly.
I think really this is the kid friendly version.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 100% kid friendly, except for the guillotine.
Except for the guillotine,
And maybe the press.
You could as long as you're being supervised. I think you can do it just fine.
with the
just a matter
actual
of-
cutting out of the shape. That's almost that is kid friendly.
Yeah.
Because it's virtually
Guarded.
impossible to put your fingers in
It's
it.
guarded.
Unless your fingers become the
Size of a sticky note?
Piece of paper, because that's how skinny it has to be in, and the cutter's on the inside of the machine.
Yeah.
So there's really no way to get your fingers in there, and I think you establish the plan which we've already talked about. When the kids are in line, you're going to make a determination by watching them in line and their age. Like, do they appear to be somebody who could probably follow the directions,
Charles,
or
no.
do I need to do it for them?
I think Charles needs to get his mom to sign a paper for that.
He needs a waiver.
Yeah. What? Someone get me a waiver.
Aww. Everybody say, "Aww."
He's gonna cry. He's
Is
gonna
there
get me out
anybody
of
online watching right now that can go, "Aww"?
I don't see, but
Nobody's
maybe.
watching us.
Wow, we're all so lonely.
Okay.
They watch
Aw,
after
you guys
the
are
stream
lonely.
because
Yeah.
one time you had 27 after the stream.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing. That's what's nice about the way we do it.
So
because
here's the
it's
next
saved, so.
one. Dear Margaret, I'm stuck in a boring job and thinking of starting a small crafting side hustle. Is making fridge magnets worth it? What do you... well, we're going to let the pro here answer most of the questions.
It's very much worth it. It's easy, it's fast, and the price of the materials aren't so bad for how much you get out of it. As long as you don't do this.
As long as you don't mess every one of them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very easy. You only need a few things: a printer.
Right?
Again, you can use scissors.
Yeah,
if you're
I
accurate.
would say with kids, I would probably there's slide. I'm not sure if people are aware of this, but there's slide cutters where you slide the paper under and you just slide it so your fingers aren't next to the cutter. We're gonna actually get some of those out. They're right there where the guillotine is.
Yeah, isn't it like cyan greenish?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like 5 different ones.
There's a bunch of them there. Yeah.
But yeah, you can just slide across to cut it. You're not
No, he's
muted.
not on mute. He just doesn't. He just doesn't speak into the
You're
mic.
speaking over here.
You what?
Huh? Was that?
Was that?
So printer, the cutter, scissors if you need to shape them out or anything like that, and the press machine and the materials for the most part is really all you need, and some creativity and the desire to do it.
You don't have to use a printer if you want to do like drawings. Of
Oh, you could
kids.
literally do that too.
Right.
Yeah.
You could just actually, if your child makes a drawing that they've got up on the side of the fridge, and you want to turn it into a permanent magnet.
Now you do have to remember you're going to go from if your kid's
Yeah,
picture
you gotta look
is
at the
this
size.
big,
You gotta look at the
you're going to cut
size.
it and you're only going to get the center of the picture.
You're only going to get the head. You're gonna cut off the head.
Yeah, something like
There
that.
you go.
So either draw smaller or you need a printer that has a scanner where you can scan
Or you
it
can-
in. But you literally could do like their artwork. You can also do things like I know people don't even realize this. You could put a picture of your baby
Oh, yeah.
and a little clip of their hair, the top over it, and you could seal that little image with
Yeah.
their hair right in it
It's like
as a keepsake. Yeah.
What's it called?
Same
Something
thing.
you put in the ground. A time capsule.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Just hair.
Well, it's a keepsake. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you can do that as well. So that's, and I would say you can also test the market one of the places you can make a bunch of them and go to a little craft fair. I would say if you're going to do something like that, start with the small craft fairs where the booth fees is like $20. Don't sign up to go to a craft fair that the booth fee is $3,000 and expect to make your money back the first time that you go.
You should do like a $20 one.
That would be tough.
Yeah, because you want it to be profitable too. And online nowadays, you can. Not everybody wants to buy the tool, so there's a lot of people out there to get rid of a little misnomer here. There are a lot of people that go like, well, I can do that myself. Yeah, you can, but do you want to buy all the equipment? If you want to make these one time for an event, are you going to spend the money to buy all the tools and supplies to make this one time? Or are you going to make it multiple times and turn it into something to do it? We have this as part of one of the things in our business. So we have all the tools to do it. And if a kid wants to do it and kind of have a little side hustle where he could make some money or something like that, that would be fine. But don't think about it on the aspect of nobody's going to buy them because they can easily buy the equipment and make them themselves. Why would I sell them? Because most people aren't going to buy the equipment. No. That's why.
They're not going to.
Okay. Any other answers to that question?
I think we're good.
No.
Okay. Next one. Dear Margaret, I love learning new things, but I always quit when it gets hard. How do I stick with it like you did today? That is a great question for, once again,
the pro.
Julius.
Get yourself something to listen in the background. Either hum something or you should really find your interest point of something. So like just an example, Mississippi River.
Well, that and the designs you're making.
Yeah.
Have it be something you're interested in.
Right.
I would assume you probably wouldn't have been as interested if you were making these about
George Washington.
Quilting.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got to be something
or something that
yeah.
Book covers.
You know. One thing I'm going to do is since I'm a huge Pokemon fan, I'm gonna get a Pokemon card and looks like the size I could get one. I'm gonna try and make one.
We don't even have to cut the Pokemon card.
Yeah, you can just
we can literally like
get it.
Yeah, it's already cut.
Print it and then cut that out. Anyway, yeah, give yourself permissions to be bad is one of the other things. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to do a bad job. It's okay to make mistakes. Set tiny goals. Just finish 5 today. Yeah. 5 tomorrow. And pretty soon you'll be like, okay, this is like easy. You can get through 100 of them in less than an hour. It's actually very quick. Once you get the hang of it, it's very, very fast. And you can make money doing it. Celebrate the small wins when you have them. And remember, every expert was once a beginner.
Like me.
On the shop floor, progress over perfection. You're going to, we're teaching the boys, not magnet making. We're teaching the boys how to play pool.
And we should do that while we're making dinner.
Do what?
We should do that while we're making dinner.
Now we have how do we make dinner and play pool?
What are we going to do? Bring it outside?
We're making on the grill.
Okay.
Anyways,
put the grill outside.
The grill is outside. But anyway, when you're teaching someone to do something, it takes a little bit of repetitive movements, doing the same thing,
and
teaching
them
and correcting, making sure that they're, hitting the ball in the hole every time is not the goal. Having the proper form, knowing the proper angles, and if you're off a little bit, you just keep perfecting that. That's the same thing with magnet making, picture frames, our resin tables. Everything is a work in progress, and you learn from doing those things.
Running the screws with the with the driver, sometimes you just got to learn. Okay, nope, I got to push a little harder. Got to push a little harder and get it to go.
Exactly, because you were helping Papa putting up a railing today up on our second floor in the shop. So create things and help yourself feel the confidence to try something new and not be like, I have to be perfect. I have to have perfection right out the gate, because you're not always going to have perfection out the gate.
Yep.
Last Dear Margaret question, and then that is the end of our show. So if I could get my mouse to move and I can see it. Dear Margaret, my mom used to make the fridge magnets. I want to continue her tradition, and tips for making meaningful ones. Does the pro want to take that one too?
I think
I'll do it at the end.
Okay.
let you
So
take it.
I would say incorporate family photos. I think a cool thing to do, my mom collects magnets. I mean, she has lots of them. Her little mini fridge upstairs is covered in magnets because she collects them from every place she's been. So those are something to do. You could do that. You can have your favorite quotes. I have some wine-related magnets on my fridge. I do have to say, if you are going to do the ones with Mod Podge and paper and just stick them on, and then the magnet on the back, if you're in any environment where there's humidity or hot, like food surfaces, they will start peeling off over time. These really won't. So
These
just
are good.
keep that in mind.
These are pro made.
Use high quality materials. That's always my opinion. But there's a lot of people out there that have some old family photos that just stick in a box or maybe in an old photo album or something. You could literally put them on some magnets and put them on your fridge. And you could even mark them on the back, like when their birthday was. So on their birthday month, you can make a calendar, because you can buy magnetic calendars that, you write on with the dry erase. And you could use these as your markers, and you could have like holiday ones that have Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's and all the different things, and have that for the day in that month so you can see which day it is. You could make the magnet where it has the month on it. There's a lot of ways you can do it. You could put the numbers on them, so you could put it on your calendar, and then you never have to redraw all the numbers. I'm thinking of things that
There's all kinds of
I
possibilities.
might do. So there's a lot of different possibilities. You could put a quote, you could put jokes, you could pick pictures of the military if you're a fan of the military, different ones. So use high quality materials and make as few as you can to make gifts. I mean, make as many as you can and make gifts out of them. Send them to your friends, send them to your family. Get a little store on Etsy or something like that.
Shopify.
And all of a sudden you might realize there's a lot of people that like these memories on their fridge.
Yep.
Do you have anything to add?
You said it all.
I said it all. I always say it all because I talk a
He
lot.
only says it all.
But so we're going to wrap it up today. And from the shop floor to the fridge door, whether you're making magnets or learning a new skill or just trying something different, remember, the best things in life usually start with getting your hands dirty and sticking with it. Just try a little bit each day. And the next thing you know, you're making really cool magnets or whatever else it is. And the next thing you do is like, oh, that was fun. Now I want to try something else. And you just keep improving your skills as you go. What new skills are you going to try this week? And call us, message us, tag us. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join our tribe. We are going to start doing some YouTubes here very soon in the shop.
From the shop floor.
From the shop floor,
Yeah.
making and creating some stuff. So look forward to that. That is coming very soon. We have been on a hard work of getting the second floor built so that we can get clean spaces with our different stations. So we are getting ready to do that very, very soon.
We just got the handrails in. Pretty scared. Thought I was going to fall over. Pretty sketchy
But
spot.
now that they're all up,
Does that make you feel so much better with them being up there?
Yes, I don't.
I have to say, every time the dogs were up there, I went into like a panic mode.
Also-
He's like, the dogs are
Also,
fine.
the
they're not-"
stairs. I think you should put handrails by the
Well, I've still got one left to do around the
Okay.
step. around
Yeah,
that,
yeah, he's gonna do that
That's
as
it.
well.
That's the last one to do.
And then
be a line
we got a second a handrail that
You should switch it.
we got a second handrail that's going to go up as well. But anyway, that's it.
That's the episode.
Thanks for spending the day with us or the time with us, a couple hours with us, an hour with us, whatever time you spent. Maybe you'll watch this later tonight. I don't know.
Hour
Keep
and 4
creating and keep sticking around. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. And we look forward to seeing you more on our shop floor.
Thank you for watching Girl Talk
Good job.
live broadcast, which airs weekdays at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to send in your Dear Margaret questions. Then join us for our opinion-based answers. We love having you. Thanks for taking the time to be with us tonight. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share with your friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Have a great night. Good night. Have a great night. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say it, but good night. Have a great night.